Let's go.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. Ah, I wasn't expecting you back.
A gift talisman of priming? Oh, nice.
All yours.
Yo, I want a prime.
Come again. I may have.
Increases lion heart tonic duration by 30 seconds.
All for ya.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Level up. Oh. XP.
How do you split the sea?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Pepsi nuts and all.
Wait, what do you have?
Or Sancthornian deer.
Oh, ooh, look at that. Ice brand. Sure, I'll take that.
Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Lady Karen's.
Sid, I
got your carrot.
can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft
Okay,
this
dude.
to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
I don't like this sometime later. Like, what am I doing like the whole time, right? Like, how much later? What is happening in the world and stuff?
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance.
So we an
Rest,
upgrade for
I shall
potions.
give to Talia.
Maximize. There we go. You have obtained a vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last even longer. Perfect. Reading table as a quest. Captain Doris, sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn about troubles her so deeply. Alright. Sure.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Alright, that was the only quest here. Ooh. Oh yeah, wait, I wanted to level up abilities. This one. There's another level for it. Right, was this here before? Okay, that's okay. Use L3 and R3 when the limit break gauge is filled to semi-prime, improving battle performance for a short period of time. Semi-prime? I guess it's worth it, right? Alright, now we can talk to August.
Would you like to see my wares?
I still
Maybe we
haven't
meet
used
again.
any of those. Hello.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know.
Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Right, I'm ready.
You, ready for the off then?
Yeah.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
Heute
I'm
Primi.
prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job.
You're lurking.
Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
All right. Which one of you's first?
Oh, level 36? Oh my god, that poor thing. I guess that happens when you do like every side quest. You just become OP. It's kind of like time worth spent, Ryan. Or it could be level 52 in Diablo and get killed in less than 2 seconds because you got sloppy. Oh no, you lost your character. Maybe. Oh my god, no. Silent Honor, thank you so much for follow. Oh, there's more.
They're not getting past me.
Oh shit. Wasn't fast enough. Can't see much damage. Always too slow.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
The One Piece?
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt
Why does he
sorry for
sound
the
so
wretched
weird?
things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravos won't forget.
Now he sounds so. What the fuck was that?
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
Another badge.
Token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But The engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Another side quest, let's go. What's in here? Wait, what? Oh. Hello. It's
Lord
Cyril.
Crossfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead,
YouTube, what?
I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Is it okay to post YouTube clips on Discord as well? There's like the video channel for that, yeah.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing.
Where's that? Up there. Oh, that's down there, but I can't access it right now. What the heck? It's still inaccessible. Thank you.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
What's happened? What?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
No buts.
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then.
Oh, that's down there.
Better
Okay.
not keep Eloise waiting. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road.
When are they gonna let us through?
Yeah, come on.
Let's go. Faster!
Thanks, girl. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
What a
You wish
timing.
to consult with me.
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under
Oh
attack.
my god.
A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
That should be fussy.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Hey, Sekoku. Very fucked. Aber irgendwas, Sekoku, hi hi.
That'll do, girl. Where's Theodore?
Because of F? It's so lengthy.
He led the dragon that way to keep it
So
from the
much
village,
talking.
But the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with
I'm
me.
still hoping that I can somehow like finish this game today. I also hope that Fable 2 comes like maybe hopefully tomorrow. Was Saturday? Yeah.
Faster.
It has not been updated since then.
Time to fight.
The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Oh my god. I also have no idea, it's really weird with the package they got now. Uh-oh. Oh well, as long as it gets here, I'm fine. As long as I get it, not that I get lost. That would be bad. Oh my god.
Forgive me.
No! Oh, this dragon is so strong.
Damn it. It's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
I put my details on the back, so
I can't waste any more time.
It should arrive
I
soon.
need to find Theodore before that dragon
Let's hope.
does.
Like I'm hoping for tomorrow or something that we can play it Thursday.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Come on. It should be enough, right? Nope. Okay, that's enough. Nice. Okay, I should be dead.
Farewell.
Nice.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore! Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Damn.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
It's like the Marvel movie.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds.
Chapter 1, wait, there are chapters?
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed
It's like
Theo
very
to be
far in the
taken
game.
and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
So this is down there that I can't do. And then we only have one more up there. And then it's main story time!
The High Court.
Minion's all but done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line?
I don't trust this Duke.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government.
Attention, please! Attention, please!
Now he goes by his
Nick, thank you so much for follow.
the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek.
Don't think ending today. Did you just look it up? How much we still have left?
Remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used
That was
every
shocking.
means of persuasion to discourage
I promise,
him from
because I
this
do like every
folly.
side quest, Ryan. That's the
But for
problem.
whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrek. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Problem is, I really want to like finish this game, right? But it just like it doesn't end.
Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
We just want to be done with this game.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Right, if I just checked, the main street nothing happened, Ryan. Because it didn't do anything. It's still 86%? Yep, still 86%. Oh no. I think we're doing side story for like 2 hours or something. It's insane.
Alright there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
That so-called Duke is asking too much. He'll take
I will definitely stream longer today, by the way. I'll go longer than 8 PM. I might go to like 10 PM again or something.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
The garrison salvaged what they could from...
Sell anything today? I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Hi, Nikolai. Hi.
And you're just gonna fall into line.
We're doing well today.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the Dame.
Oh my god. The NPCs.
One at a time now. Is enough for...
You. You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf,
What's with his voice?
I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the
Buried
Empire,
luck.
but with my wife and
Spent the
children.
whole day to dig and just cut it in order to pull it out. Oh my god.
Cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards.
It's some physical work, it's good for your body. I know you can rest. You can rest up.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Motivate me.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
For working on the video. I wish I could. You know, if you can't even say that. Can't even say that. Or just say like, yo, if you're done with this one, there's less stuff to do.
What do you think?
I don't think that motivates.
Welcome back. Let's give you any trouble.
2 more after.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in 2 minds.
Why?
It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved.
And
Dame included.
That's right. I did.
And that's all your fault.
She doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
And just hiding, giggling, yeah. That's what she's doing right now.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it.
Good evening.
They
You too.
deserve to be
You
heard,
too, Nikolai.
Clive.
Thank
To
you so
have
much
a
for
say in
lurking.
this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care
That shrimp.
about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not
Hey,
finished with us yet.
Grim. Hi, hi.
And when they do come back,
Got a second
we need
monitor.
to be
Let's
ready for
go.
them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
Did you get a good one? 27. Okay, that's a good one.
That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I
That's
must
pretty
do.
good.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the
That's really
guard.
good. What a price.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke.
Hey, it's my second monitor as well.
That I might still
My second monitor is also from AOC.
but I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
I must have parts to make myself a desktop PC. Hey, I hope it works out for you. If you can make like a monster of a PC. He forgot her name. He forgot her lot.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Also, thank you for posting like the hype stuff all the time. Really appreciate it. Like the hype stuff is like a great opportunity to like give you something back for like the support. Because the support is like very needed to like so that I can stream, continue streaming daily and like as much.
Where are you?
I just stream.
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm always for the TI version. Because I think the TI is like a lot better.
She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Makes what the price?
My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her.
Don't worry, Whisper.
If
Don't
she's
worry.
not moved on already, yes.
You're already doing a lot for
I hope
being here.
everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Damotus?
Sorry, Damotus.
Sorry,
Damotus.
Sorry. It
Stop,
inspired
don't
me
go to
to
sleep.
delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
Go to sleep!
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose,
God, isn't that
then
Phoenix Boy?
perhaps the ancient temples might still stand.
It's not too
And
bad.
So, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished
Leave
here,
that
join me in the
damn
ale
posted to
hall.
the video grabber.
I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
No, it's in the game. Like it's not the capture card's fault. Like it's also what I noticed. Like sometimes the mouth doesn't move at all while they're talking. That's also what I noticed in this game. Like on like some characters, it's really weird.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot.
I think it's just because like the way they talk, because it sounds so unnatural as well.
The entirety of Ash is under the rule
Awkward
of
pauses in
A
between.
large party would only attract unwanted attention.
And like this like ASMR-ish, like this like forced whisper type of voice, like calm talking.
Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew
Never had an
safe.
awkward.
You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
Pause in the middle of a
There are no
sentence.
questions.
Not in every
See you on the
sentence.
docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Except the pause. Is that how British people talk? Is that normal? Nah, mate.
How do you split the sea?
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh boy! Oh, just let me finish up the side stuff, man.
Or should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for business.
Worst part is I know that if I don't do the side stuff,
Doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000.
It's been a pleasure.
at one point I won't be able to do them
Just like
anymore.
old times.
And the game just doesn't warn me.
My lady.
I already know it.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Fly, Ambrosia. All right.
Alright, so is it here then? Okay.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste.
Mom.
Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins.
Why do they call like ma'am,
I presume your
mom?
men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Sometime later.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sanbreque. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
While we're at it, maybe we can also do like the bomb quest here.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
What was the bomb one again? So many Bomb King. Yeah. Hey, what is this quest here? Return to hideaway and speak with Blackthorn. Oh, right, and I still haven't done that thing.
The stew's awful.
Ah, the man himself. We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
Hey.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right.
That's so cringe.
I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
Of course.
It's quite something.
Of course you named this sword like that.
Trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old.
Could be worse.
It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with
The
those
biggest,
items
thickest.
there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Pretty sure they have like their own things there. Oh, that's a lot of XP. There we go, Ragnarok. Nice. Gotterdammerung. Oh, that's a lot better. Nice.
What do I owe the honor? I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again. And if it hadn't been for you... So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
That it.
Stew's awfully thick.
Ready, go?
Yeah!
The good boy Bladen. How about no? How about no?
Time to fight.
Why not though? No, I don't want it.
That'll do, girl.
Oh wait, that's not even here. I went the wrong way. I wonder what level that is, because like I'm keeping this quest for like weeks already. What level are you? 33.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
The bomb can't do anything. I actually can't do anything. Think, Mark.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it.
Finally, this quest is done. Kept pushing this for like so long.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
It's main story time!
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
After years. After years, I got it.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Gia, please. Why haven't you finished the game yet? I haven't done any main story quest for like 2.5 hours. It's all side stuff.
There we have it.
I did like 8 or something side story missions right now.
And it works just like the chief said it would.
I still have one open, but I can't access it right now, so...
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me.
Ah, I kind of more potions.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Damn, okay, that's quite...
Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that...
Bro, I don't understand. Just tell me what you want.
If it's for the gods.
Oh my god.
We'll fall into
Jesus Christ. And throws in those words that no one understands.
Good girl.
Is that nothing closer? Oh, no, it's nothing closer. Come on, I forgot to. But after this one, it's main story time, right?
Damn it. The whole village is turned. I can walk from here.
No, you can't. Why? Man, I just want to finish this game. I don't want to play it anymore. I don't want to be done with it. You're never gonna finish it. I am close, right? Life will never let you go. Clive needs to let me go for lightning. It's Final Fantasy 13 time after that one.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
Right, thank you so much for follow. Oh god, I didn't see that one coming.
find this spherical echo.
Pick it up.
This is it. Right then.
This better be worth it that I'm doing this. This better be worth it.
Come on. This might take a while. Safe.
Okay, give you a bigger back. Could be.
I can't go on.
Okay, that fucking... Oh my god, that explosion completely destroyed me. What is that? Oh. What the fuck was that logo?
Good
That
girl.
bomb explosion,
Run
my
like the
god.
wind.
Completely got me. Is it supposed to be overpowered? I think that those bombs still one-hit you regardless of your level. Like if that bomb actually like explodes, I think you're just dead. Doesn't matter the level.
Thanks, Gal.
I need to get that though. Should be dead. And wait, one more.
2 down.
2 down, 1 more to go. No, wrong button.
He'd have our coin. I'll stock enough.
Faster.
Wait, I'm kind of giving up. I'm kind of giving up the hope that we can finish it today. I'm giving up hope. Oh fuck, it's this way.
This might take a while.
I think you fucked her. Well, that would be then one more stream or something. I don't know like how to do it with this game, to be honest. Like, maybe it's a better idea. So marathon till you finish. That was my plan, but I kinda only wanted to go for like 2 to 3 hours longer today, but I think even then I can't beat it. Maybe it's just like after stream or something, like sometimes like stream a little bit longer that we can like...
That's all of them.
Get the last bit of the hours in. I don't know how to do it. Cause I don't want to use like the whole day for it anymore.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
How was she? The Enterprise. Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant. Thanks a blimmin' million. I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away. May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention you earned it.
Did I jump scare you?
I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway.
Coward.
Rug.
Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it
Your
around the
weakness is
hideaway.
pathetic.
Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Oh, another level up. Okay, now it's maximized.
Skill issue.
Now it's maximized. With the 2 Ds. Got the double D. I still can't get in here. Alright, so main story it is. Let's do the main story.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
I know we're getting here into
She
something.
understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
Cool bug facts.
One day you will have to answer for your actions.
Oh my god.
Merciful.
Oh my god.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it. Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect it. Welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Add butter, 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 add butter.
Rock! You can't add butter to Final Fantasy.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
This place is as dead as Grieger's ghost. I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and a Kashik here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out.
It's a fable. With butter in the fridge, I bet. Gonna butter up everyone in Fable too. Oh, I see. Huh? It's fine. Oh no, I have to do. Oh no! Oh no! What the fuck did I do? I have to defeat the whole village. Oh, what is this? Because fighting those doesn't make like much sense because I barely get like any XP for like fighting outside of a quest. Oh my god. Are we good? Can I do this? No? There's one guy there.
Attack! This
Get him.
one. This one.
I know I can't.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Oh, hey, babe.
Oh no, what?
Aye, aye.
Has the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course.
Hey, Smiley.
Mostly.
Finish another artwork. Took about 3 hours, but worth it. Hey! Art takes always like a while. That's why I can't do it. Was there a discount?
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's
I'll
hard
take
to
a look
tell
at it
which way is
in
up.
a bit.
But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there.
Hey,
resupply,
Drax!
and
Oi!
wait for Joshua.
How you doing, Drax? Oh, I can't get the chocobo.
Ugh, this place reeks like a mobile's arsehole. Well, I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
Doing good, just wondering what that avatar is. It's a goal. We're having the hype challenge currently up. It's like every sub and every bit gives experience. And once we level up, I will do giveaways, and this avatar was like the goal for level 3. So I have to stream with this avatar for today.
This won't be easy.
How you doing? I'm okay. Oh god. I'm okay. I fucked up a little bit today with cooking. So I inhaled like a little bit of like toxic fumes, but I hope I'll be fine. I never had mac and cheese before.
Oh, much breath.
I think like the pan was too hot. Like when I put like I made some chicken schnitzel today. When I put like the chicken schnitzel in, it was there was a lot of smoke coming out. Like a lot of smoke was there, and I was like too down with just standing there and like was trying to like okay maybe like I don't know what to do, and I was just inhaling it all the time.
That must be east, lad.
I should be fine though, I think. From like one time there shouldn't be anything. I hope.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Oh, there's so many of them again. Oh, 6 and bin. Oh, it's... I don't really know what to say to this game. Like, it has like its good side, but it also has like its annoying sides. It's so dialogue heavy. You just spend most of the time just listening to people talking. It is very linear. There's like basically almost no exploration, no nothing. Boss fights are pretty good. Like boss fights is what carries this game, and story as well. But it's like it's more like a playable movie than a game, I would say.
Here they come!
And come, and come, and come.
Like there's so many people that say like this is like one of like the best games, is like Game of the Year contender. I'm not on that side. It's a good game, but it limits the player way too much. But there must be curse somewhere, read it. Unless you want the curse blurb. So I really just want to finish this game really badly, because I already have like 40 hours in this game or something. And I really just want to go to like the next Final Fantasy game. Big guy.
It isn't over yet! Of course it bloody isn't!
Oh yeah, I wanted to try, like, there's like a ring that does like combos and stuff for you. I want to see like how good it actually is, what it does. It's a meh game. It's an okay game. Like, pay it for the story. The story is really good, but it lacks in so many other things. There's an auto, but I actually wanted to try it out. I need to do it right now, like after this cutscene. I want to see like how the game does combos and stuff.
Gav!
Or maybe after this fight.
The bastards.
Is it dragon again?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's Odin.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
And the visuals, like, cutscenes, boss fight is stunning. It's like the best I've seen in any video game.
What did you do?
Performance is pretty good. Like, I'm playing on performance mode because quality mode tends to just set your PS5 on fire.
It has but to ask.
But like, performance was very smooth.
My master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Also, I kind of want to play with 60 FPS, and that's only possible in performance mode. Quality is only 30 FPS. And the difference is
Clive,
quite a lot.
Would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
But this game is pretty much like Final Fantasy XIV, also like with the map design and everything.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
Okay, how is she supposed to help us?
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I still feel like we're close to finishing this game.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate.
Soon.
Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
Yeah, this game is mostly cutscenes. I'm not kidding. It's mostly just cutscenes.
The mural is complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Leviathan! I'm so sad that we don't see Leviathan in this game.
Where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
Oh, like, does it all with a heart? Like someone that has like struggled with like his heart for like the whole year and then just that's why I couldn't also watch like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
I need you to stay with Edda.
Also like the shit with like the heart going on. We got like the heart attack and she's like, I can't
must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Alright, before we continue, I need to go to the toilet again.